Hey guys, this is Sincere, and this is going to be a review on the limited edition Disney Store Belle, and this happens to be something there, Belle, and I'm absolutely in love with her. And for those wondering, I did pre-order this. I believe it was August 2nd. If anything, I'll put the right date down below. So the box slipcover actually does look like this, and the only thing a lot of people, as myself, were disappointed in was the font Belle was written in. I don't really care for the font too much, but the box itself is gorgeous. I'm in love with the design. I think it's simple, but it looks elegant. It simply has white, elegant embroider on the sides, and on the top it says Beauty and the Beast. However, I will point out this, and in the Gaston review, for Gaston it doesn't say Beauty and the Beast on top. I don't know why. So for people who love seeing how the back of the box looks like, these is for you. And it does include the certificate of authenticity and display stand. And the price was $119.95. My Belle happens to be 821 of 5,000, and this is my certificate of authenticity. To start off, Belle has this beautiful wintry background. As you see in the back, it's dark and it has trees covered in snow, which fits perfectly because in the song Something There, the theme and season around this time period is winter. Next, we move on to the cute little bird, and the bird actually happens to be one of my favorite parts of this. So, to start off, her face is immensely beautiful. It has a more romantic look than the original limited edition release Belle, but I absolutely love this one better. It has way more detail in my opinion. I know some people love the original yellow dress Belle, but this for me is my absolute favorite. She does have a bow in the back that I can't really show even if I spin the box because this is in the way, like the hard stock. So there's no point in me trying to spin it. But her hair is really, really long. It's curly. It's pretty. It has 2 strands in the front. And they're super, super gelled. The hair on the Belles at my store were actually pretty good for the most part. Usually the dolls come with really bad hair whenever I get dolls from my Disney store. However, her face, with mine actually, there happens to be a defect in the eyes. I'm not sure how well you can tell. The eyelashes aren't like stuck on the doll firmly well. That some of them are actually quite lower than the others. So from here you kind of see it, not really. You'd have to be in person. But besides the fact, I believe her expression is beautiful. She's looking off to the side. Like I said, she's more romantic. Her eyebrows are on fleek. Sorry for that terminology, but they really are. Her lips are good. However, mine also happens to have the teeth not fully colored in. It kind of has a little bit mixed a red, but you can't really tell unless you're this close. Like if I displayed her from far, you can't tell. But this was one of the least affected Belles at my store. Her cape is extremely gorgeous. Extremely. Like, I'm so proud of this doll altogether, but her cape is absolutely gorgeous. On the sides, I'm not sure how well you can see because I don't debox these, so I'm not going to be doing a deboxed review. There is a cape with rhinestones embedded on it, along with golden details. Very, very exquisite in my opinion. And the cape is long. If you don't believe me, it is very long. The cape goes all the way to the length of her dress for the most part. And it does match the color of the dress. Nice hard felt. But it's very, very well made. It doesn't look like it was poorly made. Because like I said, most of the Belles in my store were not manufactured well, or they had a lot of defects, which is not something I was happy about. But on this one, the bodice happens to be extremely beautiful. If you see, there is rhinestones and gold embellishment. Most of this is basically just gold on top of like a burgundy red, what I would call it, mixed with a hint of like a lighter pink. But it matches beautifully. And this is a separate piece from this. The skirt is its own piece and the top is a piece itself. I don't want to have to take it off, but it is separate because I did check. It's not attached at all. And the sleeves are very well made. It has this type of frill towards the end, again with the golden embellishment. The sleeves have its lengthitude of it. It's more bigger than her because in the movie she had more arm movement and it had more space for her hands. I don't really like the way her hand is positioned here. It looks kind of weird, but still happy with it. And the tassels on these things that are attached to the cape were also a major defect, so just be sure when you check the Belle that you're buying that it's in well condition. Most of the tassels I saw either were falling apart or simply were not really stuck together well. On this skirt, also continuing the pattern of golden embellishment, you see the golden embellishment going all the way down to these big beautiful roses and flowers mixed with rhinestones. I know some people take out the rhinestones and I believe replace them with little crystals, and I swear I wish I was that talented because this outfit actually looks like one of the outfits that crystals would look absolutely gorgeous on. But I'm not that talented, and knowing me, I'd be doing more harm than good. So, yep. And the bottom basically is just more of a lighter pink fabric material. It's more of a mesh than an actual like firm skirt part for the bottom, but it suits this look really well, so I can't really complain too much. And for her shoes, I haven't looked myself. Ooh, I just found this out right now. So it does have frill on the bottom, but you would never be able to tell because this is mainly covering it. When you do lift it up, you see beautiful frill. And okay, so this is going to sound funny, but I can't really show you the boots because down here it's pretty much clipped every single piece. So there's no way of me being able to show the boots without removing the clips, and that's something I'm not comfortable with because, like I said, I'd probably end up doing more harm than good. So if anything, that was the review of Belle, and I really hope you enjoyed.